What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to the video that I've been looking forward to making for a very long time. You can finally rest knowing that Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah will continue their Liverpool journey for 2 more years. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a flavour of the reports that have confirmed that Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah will be staying at Liverpool Football Club. We're going to take you through what the media have been saying, quite how close we are to the announcement, and lots more over the next few minutes. We'll also be giving you an update on Liam Delap and his reduced release clause. That and lots more to come over the next few minutes. But if you want to come and celebrate, then no better place to do it than with your family at Anfield Agenda. We have 2 shows in Liverpool coming up in May. One on the final day of the season. We are going to be live at the Hot Water Comedy Club Blackstock Market for our title celebration party show. They're going to be showing the final game of the season and have lots of other festivities on the day, and then we will take to the stage that night. If you can't make that day, no fear. 3 days later, we're back in the city for an Anfield Agenda reunion show with myself, Connor, Chris, Jack and Steve. All together. My wife, my daughter and the whole Anfield Agenda family are going to be there. We may even have a Premier League trophy for you to take a photo with on the day. So do come and join us. Now, it won't be the official trophy, of course, but we're bringing our own one. So we hope to see you there, and you can get your tickets with the QR code on the screen or the link in the description. Right, that's not why you're here though. You're here for this news. Fabrizio Romano, just after 10 p.m. today, confirmed, well, what we all knew was happening all day because the journalists were tweeting about it. But he said, the agreement is done between Virgil van Dijk, Liverpool and Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk and Mohamed Salah at any moment will be ready to sign the new deal. The drafts are already being exchanged and it could be completed very soon. Now this comes hot off the heels of a day that seen lots of journalistic happiness, positivity around this situation. David Ornstein mentioned earlier on today that it was a matter of time and that both of these deals were close. Paul Joyce confirmed there had been a breakthrough between Liverpool and Virgil van Dijk in the contract negotiation, and we got that then, the confirmation later on tonight. So you may see this done tomorrow, maybe, certainly I would say before the West Ham game of the weekend. So you can take that deep calming breath knowing the 2 lads are going to be staying. They will be 2-year contracts for both of them and no pay cuts either. I don't think there's a pay rise in it, but I do think both of them will be receiving the same wages they are currently on at Liverpool. What will that mean for the likes of Ibrahima Konate? Well, we'll wait to see there. Hopefully that will give the club a boost to secure Ibu's future. A little bit of a strange situation around Trent as well, because club sources are still saying, they're being adamant that Trent has not informed anybody that he is certainly going to Madrid, despite what many journalists and many fans believe to be the case. Maybe we're holding out hope that Trent could look at this situation with Virgil and Mo and think, alright, the club are going in the right direction, they want to challenge. But I don't think Trent is going to stay personally. But it's not about Trent tonight. It's about Virgil, it's about Mo, and it's about the story that, well, many of us have been hoping for. Also, with regards to this, Arne Slot, this boy Fabrizio Romano, Arne Slot is more than respected by the team and the players. It's not just about the result. He's very respected all in. So, again, the manager seemingly impressed everybody throughout the season. We also had Fabrizio Romano saying that Mohamed Salah never entertained the Saudi Pro League. He wanted to stay at Liverpool Football Club. And I loved hearing Mika Richards on Match of the Day a couple of weeks ago say that when he was at Fiorentina with Mo was already at that time speaking about wanting to come and play in the Premier League for Liverpool. So it feels like this was always something that was destined to be. We now know that the great man has 2 more years to continue to move up those goal scoring charts and carve his name even further into the history books at Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk, another 2 years for our captain as well, is tremendous news. Hopefully now this spurs the lads on in the last 7 games of the season. It'll certainly give the fans a massive boost, and I would imagine the atmosphere inside Anfield on Sunday against West Ham is going to be electric, and it's going to be a celebratory mood. Now, one other interesting thing around the contract situation, when Fabrizio Romano tweeted earlier on about Mohamed Salah's contract extension, well, it was liked by a certain someone. Who am I talking about? You probably know the answer to this already, but just in case you don't, it is Milos Kerkez, who, not for the first time, has liked one of Fabrizio Romano's posts about Liverpool Football Club. So, are we going to see Milos Kerkez come through the door as well? I think so. There's talk of a £40 million deal for him. So, let's wait and see if that comes to fruition. But it's looking closer and closer like he will be teaming up with his compatriot Dominic Szoboszlai at the Reds. And also, Sky Sports put out a post around the future of Liam Delap. We reported to you guys the other day that there is a release clause or a relegation clause in his deal with Ipswich. Well, it's 10 million quid lower than we initially thought. Breaking, said Sky Sports News, Liam Delap will cost £30 million if Ipswich Town go down, which it looks like they are going to, due to a relegation clause in his contract, with the striker situation being monitored by a long list of clubs in England and abroad. So most people feel like him and Hugo Ekitike would be more than good business for Liverpool if we were to move on to attackers. Now, Diogo Jota's future seems uncertain. Luis Diaz's future certainly seems uncertain. There's no sign of Liverpool offering him an extension yet. Also, lots of interest from Al Nassr and the Saudi Pro League in Luis Diaz. So, will we be seeing him maybe go over? I don't know, in all honesty, but I do think you're going to see a shake-up of the Liverpool attack. But what makes me most happy about this situation with Mohamed Salah and Virgil is now the club can properly succession plan. So whether that's looking at young Rio over the next couple of years and seeing if he's ready then to come in and take Mohamed Salah's place when he hangs up his boots at Liverpool, or maybe we bring through and see if Jarell Kwanzaa is ready to be that leader alongside Kanade when Virgil van Dijk moves on. But even if that isn't the case, the club have time to realistically look at who could be the next leader, and there won't be a rush to do it. And that, as a fan, makes me feel, well, much more relaxed about this summer. We do also have confirmation from Romano that it's going to be a very busy summer. He said Liverpool will have many changes in the summer window. We anticipate signings. It could be 2, 3, maybe more. It also depends on outgoings. And look, outgoings are going to be an important part of this summer window for Liverpool. What's going to happen at left back with Costas? Is Trent going to stay or go? And if he does go, what calibre of right back are Liverpool going to be looking for? We've seen anything from Wesley from Flamenco mentioned to the Freiburg right back. Jeremy Frimpong obviously has been a name mentioned. So there are plenty of options there, as well as the Romanian Rayo Vallecano right back to come in and compete with Conor Bradley. But until, of course, we know what's happening with Trent confirmed, well, we're going to have to put a question mark over that scenario. Up top, there is going to be changes. It's a matter of how many. But many of us want to know the futures of Chiesa and Elliott. So it's going to be interesting to hear from Arne Slot in his final press conferences as the season comes to a close. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you can go to bed safe in the knowledge that Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk will be at Liverpool Football Club fighting to defend that Premier League crown next season, and hopefully then defending it again the season after. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this video has put a smile on your face. The news certainly has put a smile on mine. Appreciate your support as always. Don't forget to drop a like on this video for me and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, what the bloody hell are you waiting for? Come on now. We'll talk soon. Much love.